there everybody, and welcome back to another video on the channel. We are back on Real Flight Simulator today, and we are starting at London Heathrow. We're in a British Airways Airbus A380 because I just really wanted to use this aircraft. Haven't flown it before, so it's going to be a bit interesting. You can see we are using the new update, which I made a video on the last Real Flight Simulator video. And we are going to be flying to Istanbul today. But before we get into this video, make sure you go and hit that subscribe button and like the video. Comment down below what you think, and I will see you in the time lapse.
Cleared to Lima Tango Bravo Alpha via Delta Echo Tango 1 Juliet 4,000 feet. When ready to start.
Redback is correct.
Ground. Request pushback.
Pushback approved at own discretion.
Ground. Request startup.
Startup approved. Report when ready to taxi.
Startup approved. Call you back when ready to taxi. Ground. Request taxi.
Taxi to holding point runway 09 right.
Roger. Taxi to holding point runway 09 right. Ground, holding point runway, 09 right.
Contact, tower, on 118.500.
Roger. Contact, tower, on 118.500. Tower, good day. Holding point runway, 09 right. Ready for departure.
Wind, 356 degrees, 2 knots. Clear for takeoff runway, 09 right. Report leaving 3,000 feet.
Clear for takeoff runway, 09 right. Call you back passing 3,000 feet.
Okay, so for this time-lapse talk, I don't actually have a plan, which is not very good considering this is about 3 minutes long. But what I do want to say is a massive thank you to everyone out there for getting me to 240 subscribers. I honestly didn't think I'd get this far. I didn't even think I would pass 50 when I started my channel. But I did, and I've got to where I am now, and massive thank you to you all. It's taken me a while. I have been stuck at 238 for what seems like a lifetime, but I've managed to get past that now. So hopefully it'll keep going up. 10 subs away from 250. I'm sure we can get there by December. Let's see if we can get to 300 by next year. Love to see that happen. Don't think it will, to be honest, because I always get these pauses where they just don't go up. But let's try and do it anyway. But once you can see the flight on the screen and the time-lapse, I just want to say the scenery is missing again. And this is a problem I always have with Real Flight Simulator. So it doesn't look like I'm moving, but I am. Because the scenery, basically, once you get above a certain altitude, everything disappears. The cloud layer, the terrain below, everything. All you've got is the plane and the sky above you. And I don't know why it does that. It's really weird and frustrating, and that's why I'm sort of wanting to go over to infinite flight now. Not only because the aircraft models are better and more diverse, but this doesn't happen. And that's a big thing for me, because it's not nice when the scenery just disappears because you have pretty much nothing to look at. But I am having difficulties with infinite flight because I don't know how the air traffic control works on that. It's so confusing. But we are getting to the end of the time lapse and probably going to go over with this little talk. But I'm going to plan to do some Q&A during this time. So let me know in the comments any questions you have. Just make sure that they are family friendly. I don't want anything rude or anything, and make sure they're sensible questions, preferably related to the channel. But yeah, let me know those in the description, and let me know if you enjoy seeing Real Flight Simulator, or whether you prefer seeing Infinite Flight Simulator, because then I know how to cater them to your taste, because I'm not just doing this because I enjoy them, I'm doing it for you guys because I know that you enjoy watching them. So make sure you go do that. And it looks like I have managed to reach the end of the time lapse just in time. So hopefully you all enjoyed the video. Hopefully you all enjoy the rest of it as well. And I will see you next time.
Too low, terrain. Too low, flaps. 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 Too low, terrain. Too low, flaps.
$500, $400, $300, minimum $200, 100 above, 100, 70, 50, 40, 20, retard, retard.
Tower. Runway vacated.
Contact. Ground. On. 118.170.
Roger. Ground. On. 118.170. Ground. Runway. 35 right. Vacated. Request taxi to gate.
Roger. Continue taxi to gate.
Wilco. Ground. Approaching gate, switching off.
Roger. Close at 17.
Have a nice day.